Alright, the patch. Note thoughts for Hecarim patch. I've already did this thing like this vlog like 2 times, so I'm really annoyed. I forgot to record the first time. The second time was just derp. Alright, so Hecarim, he's a good bruiser. He can do jungle and top. He's kind of weak. He needs better scaling because he's like half AP and half AD, and his AD scaling isn't that good, so he's gonna be worthless late game. He's kind of weak early game. All he's good for is like ganking in the jungle, and if he fails at that, he's gonna be useless. If he's in lane, he has no point in being lane because he doesn't scale that well. Like he has utility. That's like what his goodness is. Like he could be like a possible bot lane, aggressive bot lane or something, right? It is, and his starting stats aren't even that good either, so he needs buffs. That's just my opinion. Maybe his utility is going to be really strong and he'll be good, but from my standpoint, no. Akali, her buffs were unneeded. She's really strong. She's already a strong counter to some champions. I'll name like some off, I guess. She's a really strong counter to Aurelia despite her nerfs, and she's a really strong counter to Fiora. I'm not going to get into it. That's my secret, but it's a really strong counter to Fiora. Jaina. It's a really long description to describe this, but her tornado is it knocked them up to like a certain amount when you did the tornado, no matter what. Now the longer you charge it, the longer they're being knocked up, but they nerfed the like beginning knock up. Like they're knocked up not as long if you just like tap it right away. This is a slight nerf to level 1 fights because your odds are you're not going to charge it during a level 1 fight unless like you're going to blindly throw tornadoes. That's bad, so it's not going to happen unless the other team is, unless you're like in an epic like level 1 fight and they like engage on you and then you slowly charge this tornado and throw it at them. Like, that's good. He's going to be better in team fights unless like you're just trying to disrupt, like support. This is a slight nerf to support Jaina, but it's worse for disrupting. Like if like you're just tapping it to like cancel a Warwick or Nunu ult or something, it's not as good. And then her ult got a mana reduction and knockback nerf. I never saw her have an issue with mana, so meh. Knockback, not a big change, who cares? And she's one of the top support champions right now, but the thing is, if she continues to get all these changes, she's probably not going to be like that anymore. Like, she's already, like, the nerf to her shield a little while back was a big change, and that really affected. Anyway, Jax, now if he's blinded or he misses his auto attack, he still gets the bonus attack speed from its passive. It's cool. I don't really care. It's not gonna make a big deal to anyone. Kayle, they buffed her heal and her movement speed when she uses her heal, and they buffed her. Or they nerfed and they increased the mana cost. That's cool. Good buffs for her all around, but some people don't even use heal on her if they're in like the top lane. So top Kayle is becoming really popular. Voyboy said she could be a tier 1 top lane champion, so she could. And I can see that because she can kite really hard, and alright, Orianna, and then bot lane, like you can have cool strats like bot lane you can have cool strats like she could be the AD carry, she has her own sustain, you could have an aggressive teammate, you know, things like that. And then bot lane, you know, she's already really aggressive, and she is sustain, so it's good. Alright, Orianna, I think she'll make a comeback, because she's already slightly saw Orianna's, and I really think I'm going to play Orianna after this change. She only got like a slight buff to her like mana cost, but I think like people will see more Orianna's because of this change, and then people want to play her. Her ass is really nice in lane, and she's already a boss in team fights, so I think she'll be good. Sejuani, she got like mana reduction and cooldown reduction with some of her spells. Not a big deal. I don't care. So it's cool. Swain, his ult got level 2 reduced by like 1 mana, and then late game reduced by like 2 mana. It's cool. Late game it'll be good. He'll be able to reuse his bird longer. Doesn't really matter though. Teemo. Riot probably wants more Teemo players. Teemo's probably not being played very much. This'll, make him more popular. They buffed his, they fixed bugs on him that apparently were pretty big bugs, because they put it in the patch note preview, and he made his move quick go faster, so, yeah. As for Zilean, he's a great support. No, he's not a great support. The buffs, they reduce the mana on his ult, and the W, which is, brings down the cooldowns of other spells when he uses it. I like Zilean a lot, and this one skill, he has 1 damage spell and huge mana cost, and that makes no sense to me. His mana costs are big, they're huge, and he's constantly out of mana, and I don't know. I think they need to do something with him, but he's really strong, so I don't know. He's just weird to me. He has this 1 damage spell. He has huge mana costs, and he's somehow really good because his ult is so much. And the only reason to me is that his ult provides so much. So his ult is so good. That is the only reason. And in solo queue, it's kind of meh, unless you're really smart with it. You can use it on your AD carry to revive them, or you can use it to revive the bruiser who goes suicides and dies, and then they use all their cooldowns and everything, or they used all their cooldowns there in their bruiser, and then you ult them, so they just wasted everything. Atma, okay, then move on to items. Atma's unneeded. The item's really overrated. The changes were not needed at all for Atma. It's they nerfed the damage a little bit, but whatever, it's a very mediocre damage. It's a really overrated item. I'd rather get other defensive items if I build Atmas. If I'm looking for armor, I'd rather get armor. If I'm looking for AD, I'd rather get AD, right? Whatever, yeah. Alright. Dorns, they nerfed blade and the ring by 20 HP. I don't think this will change anything. People will still Dorn stack. Dorn stacks, I guess, are really cost effective and can help you out a lot. Hex Drinker, they buffed it by 2 seconds, I think. Longer duration when it procs. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that. I don't know if Maw already had this and they were just matching it, or if they need to change Maw, because I didn't see anything about it in there. But yeah, I'm glad I like Hex Drinker, especially after Maw came out. Alright. Wit's End, I think it's kind of overrated, but it's a fair enough change. The change is that they increased the gold. They increased the gold cost of it, and I think that's a fair enough change. It's a really overrated item. Maybe this will stop people from buying it. Doubt it, but it'll put people a little more behind if they buy it, so it's fine. It's a slightly overrated item, but some people get it no matter what, and that's kind of weird, but it's good. Maybe more people use Onyx Spark or something instead. I don't know. Change it up. Doesn't matter. Runes. Runes are good. It's good stuff. Like, I like that Riot wants to try and promote individuality with their everything, but like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't think they changed them that much, but it does promote like these magic pen and other thing runes. That's fine. And now I can create my double penetration page and use that on silly things like cannon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I have a Twitter @pcellian, and just thanks for watching.